Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Jesús, and first of all, I'd like to apologize for not putting in a video, I think last week and I believe the week before. Ever since we got back from COVID, I've been working literally non-stop, 6 days a week. My days have been completely full, and I'm very thankful for all my clients returning. So that's always been a good news. So I decided, well, since I haven't colored my hair, I might as well put myself out there coloring. So, and I needed to do it anyways. So here it goes. Anyway, so let's just get started and right into it. So right off the bat, I pretty much, I'm kind of like 50 or 60% on top. I have gray, but not enough to, to be solid. However, on the sides, all of my sides are pretty solid. As it goes to the back, it gets a little bit less, but I'm pretty gray, pretty much all around the perimeter, with some dark on top. My temples are pretty gray, as you can see here. I think you can see that better there. I don't hate my grays. I just basically go back and forth. Sometimes I let it all gray. Sometimes I like to color it. I just get bored with my hair, so I just like to change it up. So when we were in lockdown, I just decided to grow my hair out, not cut it anymore for a while, and just kind of see what happens. So this is the result of a grown out fade that I got back in February. And so I've just been letting it grow from that. So basically when I like to color my hair, I don't like to see a lot of red. So I use almost everything ash, or actually all of it is ash with a little bit of natural in there. So my main concern is not to cover the gray completely. I don't care if gray peeks through. To me, that makes it look somewhat natural because let's face it, when you are 53, you should have some gray, so who's fooling who? But at the end of the day, whether you want to color it completely or not, it's totally up to the individual. I feel like you should do whatever makes you feel good and go from that. All right, so here's what the formula that I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using Goldwell Top Sheet Color. And basically, I'm going to be using 3 colors, all equal parts. So the first, I'm going to put in 7MB. I don't know if you can see that there, 7MB. Then we're gonna do 7SB at BL. And then we're gonna use 7NA. And this is to cover a little bit of the gray. These 2 colors are not meant to cover gray 100%. And they're not meant to cover gray at all. But I don't mind some of my grays peeking through. I'm okay with that. To me, it makes it look more natural when you're not 100% solid, especially on a guy. But at the end of the day, you've got to like the color that you have. So if you want 100% coverage, then you would just do like 7NA. We are going to use the Top Sheet 20 volume developer. And I decided to add a little bit of highlights this summer. So I did add, they are pretty grown out now. I have some in the, it still looks good when I dry it, but as you can see, I think they're pretty grown out, but I don't like to put them all the way to the root because I don't like that highlighty look. So I'm just gonna do, just to touch it up with a few of them. So I'm gonna do a few highlights, and then whatever's left in between, I am going to color it darker with a demi-permanent color. And so I'll come back a little bit later when I'm ready for that to give you the formula on that. All right, let's get started. All right, guys. Got it all mixed up, so let's get started. I'm basically gonna just do whatever's grown out. I'm not gonna try and get anything on the ends or anything like that. So I'm just basically going to color just what grew out. And I'm basically going to color it on my part only because this is kind of like where it lays naturally. So I'm gonna start here, and then after I finish the base color, I'll throw in a few highlights. That way I know where my part is. All right, so this is how I do my back, only because I don't really have a extended mirror for me to look at. So I basically put my mirror on top of my processing dryer, and that enables me to see my back while I'm coloring. All right, guys, here's what I'm using for my highlights. It is the Silk Lift Formula Strong. I love, this is one of my favorite bleaches. I use it almost all the time. And I am gonna do it with 30 volume, only because I know that my hair is stubborn to lift. And of course, for added protection, I am gonna add my Olaplex formula to the bleach. And then everything that is in between the foil that's left out, I am gonna do some Lowlights, and so I'm basically gonna use their demi-permanent line, which is the Colorants line, and I am going to use equal parts of 7NA and 8BP. Equal parts, and then we'll let that process while the highlights are processed. All right, guys, so basically I am actually gonna do, because I do part here, I feel like sometimes I part it in the middle, so I've decided now to change it up a little bit, and so I basically did a horseshoe section. So if you can see, I do all around, because I don't want it to look like it's a line. I just want it to have sporadic highlights throughout the top. So let's get started, here we go. I'm gonna put this here for, just so I don't stain my scalp or my forehead. So I am gonna put that right there. Just to kind of off. I don't want the big old blotch of dark on my forehead. So I am going to isolate that piece in a foil. All right, so I'm basically gonna do just randomly crisscross almost each highlight, so. And I think I'm just gonna do a fine slice. All right. As you can see, it's not the easiest to do to your hair, but when you're in a crisis, I just have to do it. All right, we're gonna do the dark formula here. All right, we're done. Let's process probably 30-35 minutes and take it out and see what we have to tone it with. I'm going to take a little bit of these, take a little bit of that away. I think it's too much blonde, so we're just going to do a little bit of a shadow root and correct that. Alright guys, here I am applying my shadow root color, and I am using the Colorants 7NA at the base, and on the ends I'm using 10P with 9GB, and I will be blending those two colors together. As you can tell by my face, I'm not really happy about this whole process. It takes a long time and it's very tedious doing your own hair. So here I am correcting everything. In the end it'll all work out, but it's just really tedious trying to do your own hair, especially when it gets to the back. So unfortunately, at the salon, everybody was so busy, we haven't had time to do our own hair. So I just decided to go ahead and do it. And in the end, it worked out. So here I am, and we shall see what the outcome is, and we'll take it from there. Alright, now I'm just going to take care of the ends here. Basically going to blend this to the ends. Alright guys, this is the final outcome, and I really like it. So I'm back to just kind of like I don't know, like that surfer style kind of look on my hair, where it looks like it's been hit by the sun and naturally lightened. A nice beachy look. I just put in a little bit of spray, Unite spray, the liquid volume, just to give it a little texture, and that's it. Let's see if you guys like that, and I'll turn around here for you guys. So really like it. All right guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video, And don't forget always to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of my future videos. And until next week, have a good weekend. Thank you. Alright, here's my look the next day at work. I'm very pleased with myself. I love the way my highlights look. Very, very blended, not too streaky, and I'm totally into it.